Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 12, Episode 22. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, one of my peoples, welcome back. Now, y'all, my ring light is making this like little light situation on my neck, and it's very distracting because I be looking at my viewfinder instead of like looking at the lens. So disregard what's going on right here. Secondly, I am still dealing with allergies because there is like a pollen situation like right outside of my door. So if I'm sneezing, sniffling, or any of those things, just know it's your girl's allergies. Just a little PSA. Now let's get on with the review because y'all didn't even come here to talk, but y'all clicked on the video to hear my opinion about Real Housewives of Atlanta. So let's get to it. Now, y'all, starting off with Mama Joyce and Candy. I already know that Mama Joyce is coming with a mess when Candy shows up and she's talking about how traumatized she was. She's been re-traumatized about this lunchbox. Now, I don't know where this lunchbox came from to where she done got re-traumatized, but Candy's like, she want to talk about the baby coming and them getting things ready for the baby and the baby shower that she's going to be having and getting things together. So after she didn't say what she had to say about the baby coming and the baby shower, now Mama Joyce is like, okay, now can we talk about the trauma that she experienced? You know, what is that now? She's like, can we talk about my trauma now and how this lunchbox has to do with my trauma? So she says that when she was little, she didn't have a lunchbox. She carried, she brought money to school. And one particular day, this other little girl walked up to her and said, hey, you're cute. How come you don't have a lunchbox? Now, I didn't know that being cute meant that you needed a lunchbox. But Mama Joyce says, hey, my mama, she gives me money to buy lunch. Said little girl's like, well, can I see your money? Mama Joyce was like, yes, this is my money. This is my money. The little girl said, can I hold your money? Sure. I was trusting. I let the little girl hold my money, and she took my money, and I was crying. And since then, she has stopped trusting people. In the first grade, young age of 6, she found out that people will take your money. She found out that she couldn't trust people. And since you can't trust people, you should get a trust fund for the kids. She didn't brought it all the way back to Todd. This lunchbox that costs, it ain't even the same lunchbox because she ain't had no lunchbox. Seeing this lunchbox brought her back to the age of 6 when this girl took her money and she couldn't trust people. And now she can't trust Todd because she feels he's taking Candy's money. Therefore, she needs to get a trust fund for the kids. Really? This lunchbox led you to think that Todd is taking Candy's money. We still on this, Mama Joyce? We still on this. And Candy's looking like, really, Mama? Really? And Candy just sits there and let Mama just continuously go on about how Todd is taking money. Todd ain't gonna do right by the kids if something happened to Candy. And I'm like, Mama, I love you, but this is my husband and I trust him. Okay? I know I didn't throw trust in there a lot, but Mama, I'd appreciate if you not talk about my husband at all. And if you gonna talk about him, don't do it in my presence. And I thank you. And y'all, can we talk about this little paparazzi moment Kenya had outside of Sally's? Now, I can be shady at times, so I had to go look on the Sally's Beauty website to see if she was in Sally's. And sure enough, she was in Sally's. But my thing is, the paparazzi then showed up for your Kenya Moore hair care, I guess, launch into Sally's Beauty. Why are we talking about Nene? Why? Like, why are you talking about Nene? Like, this is your hair care line. Nene's name shouldn't have got brought up because it's become more about Nene than it is about your product. I would have been like, yes, I'm not going to talk about Nene because I'm here for my Kenya Moore hair care launch line. So therefore, we're going to talk about that and nothing else. And just play this. I know that he asked about Nene, but I would have directed back to my Kenya Moore hair care line, so I wouldn't have Nene the focus of my event. I wouldn't have given her any. I wouldn't have gave her any thought, any attention. But y'all know how Kenya is. Now, y'all, Mama Joyce talking about she not coming to the baby shower. Yeah, because Todd didn't speak to her earlier when they was at the restaurant. Now, Todd tells Candy, I was hungry and I was in a mood. And, I understand that oh so well. When I'm hungry and I'm hungry and angry, please, I'm not trying to talk to nobody. I'm just trying to eat my food, get some strength, and then we can handle things. But since Todd didn't go over there and talk to Mama Joyce not coming to the baby shower. Now, the way Mama Joyce continues on about Todd, you would have think, hold on. Oh, that's what I said. The way that Mama Joyce goes on about Todd, you would think this man don't have a job, never had a job, cheats on Candy, spends all Candy's money, and make Candy look like Boo Boo the Fool out here. Now, I can see why, and the things that Mama Joyce has done is to why Todd wouldn't go over there and talk to her, because Mama Joyce has done a lot to Todd and to Todd said stuff about Todd's mama, may she rest, and his daddy, may he rest. I think he passed on, and may he rest. If he didn't, I'm sorry, I don't want to put that on him. So I could understand why Todd is like, I'm not trying to deal with your mama. I'm really not. She don't like me and almost hates me with a passion. And every season we got to hear about this. We did have this one little moment where she apologized, but now she's back on her old ways. I can see why Todd wouldn't want to talk to her. But now she didn't make this baby shower about her now, because now Candy's mad because her mama not going to be at the baby shower. That ain't on Todd. If your mama should be there whether Todd apologized or spoke to her or not. That's just how I feel. Now let's move over to Portia. Portia's telling Nene how she's seeing Kenya for who she really is. They done became cool this season, y'all. They done both had their babies. They happy, all those things. But she's seeing how Kenya's been rolling. Now I hope this isn't since me and Nene are cool now, I can bash Kenya. But what she's saying, I could be like, yeah, that sounds foul. That sounds messed up. Because y'all remember a few episodes ago, it was at Portia's event. I don't think I reviewed that episode, but let's talk about it anyway. That little clip. It was Portia's event, and Shamia was saying how her water broke. And then Kenya jumped in and was like, yes, I remember when your water broke, because you called me. It's like, oh my goodness, my water just broke. What do I do? And Portia was feeling some type of way. It was like, hold up. My best good friend, water broke. And instead of calling me, she called Kenya. But, she kept a straight face on. She didn't say nothing. She didn't cut up several foods. But Shamia pulled her to the side. Was like, that is not what happened. She didn't blast Kenya, which she could have. She didn't do that. She pulled Portia to the side and was like, girl, I called Kenya after I had my baby. And I told her I was at a restaurant when my water broke. I didn't have it. By the time I texted her, baby was already here. And she was like, oh, really? Wow. So you went on to make it seem like Shamia water broke and the first person she called was you, which I would have thought was like, out of all the people she called you, do y'all really know each other like that? But where you would be the first person she called, text, anything? So now Portia's like, okay, I see how Kenya rolling. Like, you could possibly make me look bad because I'm here with my event and my friends, and my one friend, my best friend, is talking about she didn't even call me. So she's like, yeah, I see how she rolling now. I was like, Kenya, if you did that, you were so messed up for that. Now, we at the baby shower. Now, Kenya did that little interview with the paparazzi TMZ, which I don't know why she didn't have any, local, blogs and all that stuff at her event, for people from Atlanta, but hey. What's her name? Marlo brings up the little interview snippet that Kenya did. So now Nene and Kenya going at it, and I'm glad Candy told them this is the end of the event, my baby shower. I want to introduce my surrogate. Y'all shut up. Don't do this here right now. Don't do it. So she goes to introduce her surrogate, and these two are over there cutting up several foods. Now they was already over here cutting up several foods. And I don't know who walked away because I wasn't really paying attention. But Kenya comes back over to where Nene is at and is talking to Shamia. And Nene stands up, I guess, to argue more with Kenya. But my thing is, if I was just arguing with you over there and then you come over here, I'm not going to continue to sit down because I don't know what your motives are. I know how you get down. Now, even Cynthia talking about some, they didn't steal Nene standing up on Kenya. I was like, so she was just going to sit there. We know how Kenya rolls. We know how Kenya acts. Nene was putting them on even playing fields, if you ask me. We just got to arguing with each other, and you coming over to where I'm at, standing close to where I'm at. Of course, I'm going to stand up on you. That's what I'm going to do. Now, hold on. Oh, that's what I already said. Now, Portia feels that Kenya did that to provoke Nene into hitting her. Now, y'all know Kenya loves to provoke people. This is what she does. She will, they even showed some examples. When she had that bullhorn up on Portia, yelling at Portia, had scepters and all, and then next thing you know, Portia couldn't handle it no more. You're not going to keep on doing that, and she mopped the floor with her. Yes, how she loves to provoke and insert herself into other people's business and then play victim. That is her whole MO. I'm going to yell, I'm going to do all this stuff, and then when you come for me, after I did all this stuff, oh my goodness, you have attacked me, even though I've done all this stuff. And I'm just, y'all, I am surprised that I actually watched this last night, because I was like, I'm going to just watch this in the morning and do it then. But I was like, no, girl, just go ahead and get it over, because this season has been, I don't enjoy getting on and watching what's been going on, because it's like, oh my goodness, what's gonna happen now? Like, I was dreading. I'm glad. I don't know if they need new people or what, but I have not enjoyed this whole season, and I don't know how the reunion is going to happen since we're social distancing. I don't know how that will work using Zoom, because y'all know when the girls are in the same room with each other, everybody's talking at once, and I don't know how that's gonna work with like a Zoom type interview with everybody. I just do not know how this is gonna work. I know I can't be the only one that it seems like this season it just been drug on, and they haven't really been bringing it. They haven't been bringing it this last few seasons, so I don't know if we need to get a new batch of girls or what. So y'all, I guess when they come back in 2021, because we're not coming back in the fall, because usually they would almost be starting to film pretty soon, and we can't do that. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on. So with my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you are already a family member and one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. And y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.